What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're gonna be walking over every single little detail that you need to know about Operation Neymar. We're gonna be taking a trip to the timeline of this story and uncovering every little thing that has remained hidden, and I'll give you my opinion about it as we go. On a separate video, I'm going to do a comparison between Neymar and Griezmann, because it seems that we can only get one of the two. If you enjoyed this video, just like always, be sure to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe, and also I want to hear your opinions in the comment box down below. Follow me on all our social media to keep up to date, and also turn on the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything that we upload here on the channel. You get the deal, you know the drill, and let's get right into it. And one more thing before starting off this video, be sure to check out our friends at Golazo Jersey. Links are also going to be in the description down below. They are a very good place to get cheap, reliable, quality footballing kits, so go there and get yours. So guys, Operation Neymar began here with a report from Le Temps Sport in France. And since I don't know French, we're not gonna be taking a look at this report. Je ne parle français, I'm sorry. We're gonna be taking a look at the translation by Barça Blaugrans, which is a very good page which tend to translate a lot of the news, easing, you know, the load on us fans to do it ourselves. So what they have been commenting on here is that the Operation Neymar began, well, basically because he stopped talking about a renewal with PSG. That's it. Neymar decided, I'm not gonna talk with PSG anymore. I don't want a renewal. He started already thinking about somewhere else. But there came something really interesting for me, which is kind of like a big sign that Barcelona are really doing this. Barcelona are really going for Neymar, because Bartomeu has said there's nothing to the Griezmann transfer. That is fake. Of course, there has been talks between the both of them. But the thing here for me is that Bartomeu is opening himself to more options. If he wanted to have Griezmann, he would have gone straight to it, because it's a simple deal. It's just a release clause. He's designing against it. He's taking it the long game, and he's opening every door. He wants to see what can happen, and that's something which for Barcelona I don't like as much. I like to get the deals done and simple. But Bartomeu is looking, like I said, to get Neymar. So if he really wants to get Neymar, this is a good option to do it by distancing yourself from Griezmann. The next thing, which also adds to this, is that PSG are doing the very same thing. Nasser El-Khelaifi is already saying that nobody forced Neymar to sign us, that they only want players willing to give everything to defend the honor of the jersey. So they're already thinking in their own right that perhaps keeping Neymar is not the best thing. And that's why Barcelona are really striking. Because right now it seems that Barcelona are in talks with Neymar for 100 million euros plus a player, okay? And here's the thing, we're gonna be talking about this in a little bit, but the news came also here from this site, Futebol Internacional from Brazil. It's in Portuguese. I do know to read Portuguese. Like, after 2 years at Paris Saint-Germain, Neymar is ready to return to Barcelona. O clube catalão vem mantendo conversas com o staff do crack em busca de retorno. He's looking for a return to Barcelona. Bam, simple. But what is the move? What is actually Barcelona planning? We see that PSG are open to it. We see that Barcelona are open to it. What's going on now with the actual transfer? It seems that Barcelona want to get Neymar for 100 million euros, which is a good move, because I think that Neymar is still worth more than 100 million euros. But the thing here is that they also want to offer a player. But what players? They're looking to offer Samuel Umtiti, Ousmane Dembele, and Ivan Rakitic. From here, Umtiti and Rakitic makes the more sense. If you really want to get the leaked, then I guess you need to cut waste on someone like Umtiti. But if you want to also get rid of someone like Dembele, I think that's where we start trading into difficult territory. I don't think Dembele should leave Barcelona in any way, shape or form. No matter whether Neymar comes, whether Griezmann comes, Dembele can still have a large amount of minutes, because he will be the first substitute, I believe, for the three roles. If Suarez is injured or something, push Messi to a false line and bring on Dembele. Neymar is not for a game, is not ready, bring on Dembele instead of Neymar, and the very same thing for Messi. So Dembele can still play a lot of minutes. Even Rakitic, get him out the door. I already made a video of him. I want him to leave, so to PSG wouldn't be too bad for the French club either, so that makes perfect sense. The problem is whether PSG is going to accept this or not. I think Umtiti might be right now valued at 50 million euros, 60 perhaps. Dembele certainly a lot more, so I say Dembele plus cash makes sense. Rakitic plus Umtiti would also cut it, and I think that Barcelona will need to offer more money if they only want to offer Rakitic in that move. Barcelona president José María Bartomeu is said to be leading the talks, and that's something which is quite striking since, of course, there was this kind of distance between the two, and certainly Neymar, after putting the lawsuit and everything, made it a lot more difficult for Barcelona to want him back. And that's the thing. Barcelona are willing to take Neymar back, but it's not only about what they are gonna do in the transfer. They also want Neymar to do a lot more personally. He wants to lower his wages, and also, here the most important thing for me and for everyone, ask for forgiveness. I think that Neymar really do need this. Neymar needs to show that he has changed. Neymar was always this guy that I believe at Barcelona, he looked humble. At Barcelona, he looked humble, but he didn't act humble, in the sense that his entourage is kind of like always bad for him. At 27 years old, you want something to change for you, right? At 27 years old, you might think that you already know what life is all about, but in the case of Neymar, I think that it's a little bit too late. At 27, you should have been done so at 23, 24. It's not all about money. It's not about going to PSG, getting the bigger contract and thinking you're the best in the world. Sometimes you just have to work yourself in a trade. You have to work 24/7 from 9 till 6 or whatever, and just do your job. And that's the thing. He needs to ask for forgiveness. He needs to be humble. He needs to remove the lawsuit against the club. Personal things that Neymar are gonna be very good options to show that he has become a better person. And that's the thing, because Barcelona do not only sign players, they sign, I believe, people with good values, and that's why I really love this club, because we're looking much more than just sporting reasons. And now the final thing for me is this. It's a comment from Tite that says that he would go to a team where I always feel happy, as a person, as a human being, as a family, because there will be I will be professionally better there. There are very particular situations. It's a professional issue. It has to do where you feel good, where you feel happy. That's the thing, guys. Neymar have the option to return to where he wants to be, and I think that truly Barcelona is that place. But if I am willing to take him back, which I am, you know here on the channel that I'm a very big fan of Neymar. He's one of my favorite players. He has to do something, because it's not all about just, okay, bring me back and it's fine. No, I want him to show, like I said, being humble, asking for forgiveness, showing that he has changed. That's the main thing if we want to get Neymar back, because as a player, of course, he's gonna be good, but it's just about whether he has changed or not, because for the better, or it's gonna be for the worse. That's the thing, guys. That's the whole thing that you need to know about Operation Neymar. Neymar, I think it's realistic. It's realistic that he may come back, and even so, people like Barca can offer someone like Coutinho in this deal. Who knows? Coutinho could make a lot of money here. If you offer Coutinho plus 100, you certainly will get Neymar. So they have to really think about how this is going on. I think the transfer is good. I think it's happening at a very good steady pace. But it's whether us fans will take it or not, because Neymar cannot succeed if everybody here in this club is against him. I see a lot of people which are excited bringing him back. I'm kind of in a way, but like I said, he has to ask for forgiveness, and that's it for me. Really, that's it for me. But now, guys, I want to know your opinion on this matter, because bringing back Neymar will mean a lot of different things has to change. We will see our sporting plan definitely take a huge U-turn, and we would also have to look out for possible, I'll say, humiliating events. A lot of people, a lot of media are going to be saying how Barcelona are backtracking and how it's a mistake, and the message that we are sending, and it's fine. All of them are perfect arguments. I'm kind of scared of that as well. I'm really scared to say that perhaps bringing back Neymar, what will that show? It will show that Barcelona are just stupid. It will really do that. But it's kind of like an appeal I'm willing to swallow. It's a bullet I'm willing to take. We just have to see how it develops, because Neymar can easily change everything if he goes up there and recognizes that Barcelona are giving him a second chance. Because let's be honest, his career has stagnated for a long time now, and I don't think that many of us will consider him right now in the top 3 best players, where before everyone would have said that he will be the best one after Ronaldo and Messi. And I think that that's no longer the case. So we have to be open to second chances, like I said always, but he has to take the first step. I want to hear your opinions and everything. Leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Ciao.